Okay, we're back. Round 6. So, and last turn, Matt took Northwestern Europe again. It cost him though. He got some really bad dice rolls. I had 3 tanks there, and they made him really work for it. So that's pretty much undefended now. He lost a fighter, I think it was, trying to knock this guy out. Again, so I got pretty lucky with the dice roll there, so we can keep moving around here. Russia is expanded heavily in all directions, taking some points back, which makes sense. But for me, I think overall, I feel like it's looking a little bit better in terms of just pure. The pressure on Germany's eased a bit because at the moment the United States have got nothing else to give in terms of troops. They've got a few here that are going to come over, but they can't go over for another few turns. So I've got time, which is the main thing I need with Japan. These bombing raids are a pain. Makes sense what he's doing, just slowing me down. It's my choice now. I'm either going to go for. He's got very little. He's got very little defense in terms of naval stuff. He's got 1 cruiser and a destroyer for a lot of transport, so I could build a fleet this time. I could potentially do some damage, but the problem is that he's got bombers. I guess it's America. Or it's the question if we go hard against Russia. Yeah, screw it. We'll go and land. Screw it. Let's get stuck in. Okay. Yep. That's fine. So, combat move. Gotta try and retake Karelia. No choice. 2 tanks plus an infantry unit. Should have that. I'm hoping that's going to be enough. Yeah, we can't do a lot else apart from obviously take this back. So 1. Maybe an extra infantry unit as well. That should be good. Don't want to go crazy. Again, choices of Germany are pretty limited. I mean, my IPC is obviously shot down because he's taking land from me here and there. I think on my next non-combat, I'll probably move some infantry out here just to kind of hold these regions. And we'll think about attacking. So actually, what we could do, Italy now is pretty safe. I could move a lot of these tanks out. So yeah, let's do that. Let's move. Let's cancel all this. Let's get rid of all this. Cancel. Just cancel everything for now. Right, still need that to do it. But... Okay, so we've got 3 tanks going to retake that. These guys can move up a bit. Okay, I think I'm going to leave most of that in there for now because the res transport's coming. A lot of this infantry, I'll start moving it forward. So I want to put pressure on Russia now. Just double checking this. Yeah, looks okay too. Karelia, come on. Need a win here again. Get 1 hit, at least. Nice. Perfect. 1 hit back, that's fine. Good. Karelia's back under control. Perfect. Fairly simple battle here. Yep. No hits back, that's good. Okay. We're on combat, so let's get moving. And move you there. One extra one. Move you one over here. One. Actually, I'm going to cancel one of those guys. Transports. Yeah. We don't need anything in there right now because nothing can attack it and land. I'm going to make use of that by moving out while we can. So we're just defending our land basically here. Two into that one. Yeah, so we've got a nice little border here, which we can eventually push back on as well once we get some tanks from Germany. Let's get another one. Just thinking where he can attack. Two here, one, two. Yeah, nothing quite yet. Let's move forward, I think. Let's keep some infantry around here because we want to. I want to have these tanks moving eastward and have the infantry defend. That looks good. We can also reinforce Karelia next turn with all these Japanese forces, which is good. So we currently have enough to win. Just noticed that. So Matt's going to have to retake something. Just thinking what he can do actually. He's got 2 turns basically. Britain can't do anything. They've not got enough power to take. Because these transports are not in range of these troops. They're in a separate sea zone, so they can't do anything. The Americans, I guess I think actually, is it actually finished? I'm not sure what actually they can do. I think I might actually have it. 2 transports, they can't reach anywhere. He can't take back Hawaii because he needs the transport to do it. I think I may have won. I really hope I don't eat those words later on, but yeah, I think I have actually won. It's all dependent on this transport. Yeah, you can't pick up troops out of range, so I think. As long as we hold Karelia. That's the key, I guess, isn't it? It's 2 tanks versus whatever he puts in here. He's got no planes, so I think we're good. Yeah, I think it could be okay. Mobilization. Just whack everything in there. I'm going to put an extra defense in there because I'm paranoid I've missed something. Okay, cool. Good turn, good turn. On to Matt. But yeah, I feel like we've got it. I think his only option is Europe. That's the only choice he's got now. Try to say something here. But yeah, I'll pause this a minute and I'll wait for the final turn, potentially. Thanks for watching. Okay. Right. I've kind of already spoiled it for myself. Basically, this is round 6. Matt was going to take his turn as Britain. Basically, he had to capture a victory city, or he would have lost the game. And I can see I shouldn't have looked at this actually. It's already told me he's taken something. But he was going for, I think, Germany. Because I stupidly forgot that. Oh, he took it. Damn it. He took it. Yeah, because I stupidly forgot. Well, I didn't realise that this transport here. Because I thought the transports had to be in the same region at the start of a turn before they could move troops. But that's wrong. as long as they can move 2. So he moved 1, picked them up, 2 back and dropped them off. So yeah, that was just my fault for misunderstanding what was going on. But yeah, so he's taking Germany. That could be decisive. It could be. It was the right move. He was thinking about possibly going for Karelia, but I thought Germany was the better move because he had 8 units attacking at 2, and I had 5 tanks defending on 3. So the odds were with him. He'd have to get, I think, pretty unlucky to not win that. So yeah, looks like the tanks did a number. They did alright. They each got a hit in by the looks of it. So it won't be too bad taking it back. The problem is, obviously, we've only got 5 now slots to create troops, so we might have to do like a... I'm not sure. We'll see how much IPC we've got, obviously, because we lost a lot on this one. So yeah, it was a good move, and I've learnt my lesson about the transports. It was costly, but yeah. But the problem is, as well, he's going to keep funneling in troops, so yeah, it's dangerous. Anyway, Japan. This is where it's all going to come down to. So Japan have got a lot of IPC now, 54. Pretty sweet. Just thinking, I don't need any more attacking naval power here. It's just I've got too much anyway. I'm going to storm through that. Not this turn. Which one? 1 battleship. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I can. I think in order to drop troops off here, I have to fight through the fleet. That's what I'd assume, because it'd be kind of harsh if I could just sort of get the transports in behind and drop troops in while there's, you know, fleet here. So I think we do have to beat the fleet before we drop anything off. So it's going to take an extra turn, which is annoying because if this battleship and destroyer were in this zone, we could take it. But yeah, we're slightly lacking here. I've got 3 fighters. I don't know actually. Again, this is a risk. It's possible. I've got 2 subs. He's got 2 subs. I've got 2 aircraft carriers. He's got 1. But that'll equate to the same. I think. Yeah, aircraft carriers defend on 2. So essentially, we've got the same thing there. Battleship. The problem is he's got a cruiser and a destroyer. I guess and a fighter. So 3 fighters and 1 bomber. It kind of equates to the same. It's just very risky. Because that's, again, I'm leaving that up to luck of draw, and if we lose the transports, I'm gonna lose my momentum as Japan. And I don't want that at all. So I wonder if it's better just to wait for a turn, force America to, you know, spend money on fleet. 1 turn, 1, 2, yeah. The turn after this we'll be able to attack hard, but anyway, let's get on with the actual move. So I think what I want to do in this one is I want to go a bit harder on land. So I'm going to build 3 tanks to put them in India, and we'll start putting pressure on up here. So I'm actually hoping to take Russia now, because I think if we're going to have difficulty holding this, I want to be able to try and take Moscow. What we could do then is excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So what I'm thinking, actually, tell you what, let's get rid of that. Let's add another plane. Oh, excuse me. I'm dying. So what's going to happen here? We're going to have 3 tanks here. We're going to have 3 fighters here. And maybe actually we have 1 fighter here, then a tank here. Yeah, that looks okay. So I want to put pressure on Russia here. We'll go with that. I think we've got enough naval presence right now. I don't think we need to put any more there. The risk I'm taking as well is I've only got 1 transport, and we're going to be able to put 1 artillery piece on that transport. So on the land, we're going to need to have bombers to clear the land troops before we actually do it, because if there's anything on there, it's going to be difficult to take. So I don't think I'll be able to just take it. But I guess in a sense, if we take back Germany, it's the pressure's still on. he's still gonna just, you know, I'll have 9 once I retake Germany, and I will retake Germany. The pressure's still on him to sort it out. So I just need to get troops down here and help out, basically. That fight I'm gonna put straight into. I'll put it in France actually, because obviously we can't put it in Germany this time. Anyway, end phase. Let's get rid of this. Looks good to me. Combat move. I don't actually think we have a combat move right now. Apart from, I guess, this. Yeah, these troops are going to go and defend Karelia. This is going to go into France. It's all non-combat. Here we can't. This is the decision. Do we go for the attack? Do we risk it, or do we wait? That's the big decision. It's so tricky, so tricky. I really want to try it and just hope we get lucky. But I think it's more, yeah, I think it'd be more sensible to wait. Oh, this is so tempting. Yeah, see, look, we can't drop troops off here because the fleet's the way. That makes complete sense. We need to remember to pick these troops up. I think I want to pick these ones up and try and send them up here as well, just so we've got some troops moving forward. I don't, given my attack on Moscow before, when it was pretty even numbers-wise, that cost us a lot, and I'm thinking if that happens again here, we're in the same position. We're taking away all our momentum as Japan on an attack that we don't necessarily need to do. I think I need to be patient here and just wait until I've got my full force. So I'm going to end phase. I'm going to play it smart. Just making sure I don't miss anything. Yeah, feels good. Let's play sensible. So, non-combat. Let's pop you in there. Pop you in there. Let's put you in France. Let's move you up one. Move you to this place to pick up. Move you up here. It's the next turn we'll be going all on attack. Excuse me, cold. So yeah, not really a particularly exciting move as Japan, but it's one we need to do just to settle things down a bit. I'm just thinking actually, can I do this? Hang on, let's just cancel this for a second. Transport, move there, pick up, move back, pick up. Yeah, you can do that. Okay, cool. See, I'm still learning the mechanics of the moves, we're just getting used to how everything moves together, so that's quite good. So we've got an extra bit of land units, extra land units to use now against an attack. It's pretty good. Alright, fair fight. Germany has fallen. It could be decisive, I'll be honest, it could be decisive. It's obviously costing Germany a lot now. They're going to have to repel that and then shore up the defences. I think the only upside to this, from what I can see here, obviously we're looking to defend victory cities right now. Nothing that I can see can attack Italy. There are no land troops in range of hitting Italy, so that means I could put all of my German troops into France and Germany. That's all I need to do. Just make it as strong as it possibly can be. We've got Japan helping up with Karelia. Again, we might have to put a few more up there. I think I might move these two up to Karelia just to prevent another transport attack. But these two, I think we should be able to hold. I'm confident we can hold once I take it back. So yeah, it's not over. It's a very tight game. It's yeah. But once I retake that, it's going to be too much. Once I pump a lot of guys into it, it's going to be too much to take back. So I'm hoping I can win this one. But yeah, anyway, enough waffle. I'll end the phase here, I think. Make sure I've done everything right. So yeah, we may not even need to do this. This is just like this is a backup plan, I guess, if we start failing in Europe. Looks good to me, I think. Anything else I can do? Mobilization. Again, the more time I guess we have, the better. I'm going to put three there. Put one in there. There we go. So I'm going to start next turn as well. We'll be able to move in a bit on. We'll be able to probably have a go at Caucasus next time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Give it a try. But yeah, there we go. That's round 6 done. It's coming to the end. It's heating up. That's the N107.